9 days after death, decoding the mystery of the soul's diary. Death is a mystery that has fascinated humanity for centuries, weaving its threads into the fabric of cultures, philosophies, and religions worldwide. The first 9 days after death are considered especially significant in many traditions. This period is said to be a journey of transformation, introspection, and transition for the soul. But what truly happens during these days? Let's delve deep into this profound topic, blending insights from ancient beliefs, modern reflections, and personal stories to uncover the layers of this journey. Part 1. A universal curiosity. What happens when we die? Imagine a moment of stillness as a loved one departs this world. For those left behind, it is a time of mourning and loss. Yet, for the soul, many traditions suggest it is the beginning of a sacred voyage. From the Tibetan Book of the Dead to Christian prayers for the departed, the first days after death hold immense significance. At its core, the soul, an eternal essence that transcends the physical body, embarks on a path beyond earthly existence. This journey raises questions that unite and intrigue humanity. Where do we go? What becomes of our essence? And can love truly transcend death? These questions are the heart of our exploration today. Let us first understand the stages described by various traditions before weaving in personal reflections and narratives that bring this mystery to life. Part 2. The first 3 days, a period of observation and transition. Ancient beliefs. In the first 3 days after death, many traditions emphasize the soul's lingering connection to the physical world. It is believed that the soul remains close to its earthly body and loved ones, observing the unfolding events. This phase is often described as a time of confusion, akin to waking from a vivid dream where reality and illusion intertwine. The Tibetan Buddhist tradition speaks of the bardo state, where the soul hovers between the realms of life and death. Similarly, Eastern Orthodox Christianity practices special prayers and rituals during these days to aid the soul's transition. The emotions and actions of loved ones can directly influence the soul's peace and clarity during this delicate time. A modern perspective. Consider the story of Clara, who lost her grandfather unexpectedly. On the 3rd day after his passing, she experienced a vivid dream where he appeared, smiling and serene. "I'm fine," he said, "but don't hold on to sadness." Clara interpreted this as his soul's way of seeking peace and closure, a comforting reminder of the bonds that persist beyond death. Lessons for the living. During these initial days, creating an environment of love and harmony is believed to help the soul's transition. Avoiding despair and instead focusing on gratitude can guide the soul gently forward. Reflect on cherished memories, light a candle, or offer a prayer. These actions become bridges of comfort and connection. Part 3. Days 4 to 6, a journey of reflection and reconciliation. The inner review. As the soul journeys further, it is said to enter a phase of deep introspection. This stage involves a life review where every action, emotion, and relationship is revisited. However, this is not a judgment imposed by an external authority. Instead, it is a process of self-awareness, where the soul perceives the ripple effects of its choices. In Hinduism, this period aligns with the concept of karma, where the soul reflects on its deeds and their consequences. Similarly, in many indigenous cultures, the soul's journey includes revisiting key moments of its earthly existence to understand the lessons embedded within them. A story to reflect on. James, a hospice nurse, once cared for a patient named Evelyn. Days before her passing, Evelyn spoke of vivid visions of her younger self comforting those she had wronged and reliving moments of joy with her children. "It feels like I'm making peace with my life," she confided. Her words echo the belief that the soul, unburdened by material constraints, seeks resolution and understanding during this phase. Applying these insights. For those left behind, this period can be a time to honor the deceased's memory by living the lessons they imparted. Engage in acts of kindness, resolve lingering conflicts, and celebrate the positive impact they had on your life. Such actions not only bring solace but also strengthen the unseen connection between realms. Part 4. Days 7 to 9, the final release. A spiritual awakening. By the 7th day, the soul is believed to undergo profound transformation. It begins to shed the last remnants of earthly attachments, embracing its essence as a fragment of the infinite. This stage is marked by reconciliation and acceptance, a moment of transcendence where individuality dissolves into universality. In many traditions, the ninth day is celebrated as the soul's rebirth into a new phase of existence. From Orthodox Christian memorials to Buddhist ceremonies, rituals performed on this day emphasize the soul's liberation and the continuity of love, a narrative of hope. Sophia, an artist, painted a series dedicated to her late mother. She described feeling her mother's presence vividly while creating the final piece. "It was as if she was guiding my hand," Sophia shared. The act of painting became her way of letting go while honoring an unbroken bond of love, turning pain into purpose. This phase invites those left behind to transform grief into a celebration of life. Participate in activities that honor the deceased. Plant a tree, donate to a cause they cherished, or simply share their stories with others. These acts become living testaments to the enduring power of love. Part 5: Reflections and Lessons. The Journey Beyond. The journey of the soul in the first 9 days after death is more than a mystical tale. It is a reminder of the interconnectedness of life and the universality of love. Whether or not one subscribes to spiritual beliefs, these narratives encourage reflection on life's impermanence and the legacy we leave behind. What we can learn. Cherish the present. Each moment is an opportunity to create meaningful connections and memories. Foster peace. Cultivate harmony in relationships, as unresolved conflicts can linger beyond the physical realm. Celebrate life's lessons. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, shapes the soul's growth. Additional insights. In a world that often distracts us with material pursuits, contemplating the journey of the soul brings clarity about what truly matters. Acts of kindness, the pursuit of wisdom, and the cultivation of love stand as pillars of a meaningful life. These values endure far beyond our physical existence, resonating across time and space. An invitation to reflect. Have you ever pondered what happens to the soul after death? Or perhaps you have personal stories or beliefs that bring comfort during times of loss. Reflect on these questions and consider sharing your thoughts with others. Engaging in such discussions can deepen our understanding of life's greatest mysteries. Conclusion. The first 9 days after death represent a sacred journey of transformation, reflection, and renewal. They remind us of the bonds that transcend physical existence and the lessons that shape our eternal essence. As we honor these traditions and insights, we gain a deeper appreciation for the fragility and beauty of life. Let this exploration inspire you to live fully, love deeply, and leave behind a legacy of kindness and understanding. For in the end, it is not the years in our life but the love in our years that truly matters. By looking at life through this lens, we find solace in knowing that even in death, the connections we forge remain. Our lives ripple outward, leaving impressions on the world and echoing into eternity. As you reflect on these truths, may you find purpose, peace, and the inspiration to make every moment count.